If you are joining me for the first time, please remember to click subscription button and hit that notification bell to be the first person to receive the video that will be produced by Davi-tech-media. Davi-tech-media, updating you. Davi-tech-media, subscribe to Davi-tech-media.
Good morning, members of the press. Good morning, colleagues that are gathered here. We are, as UPND, in receipt of a copy of a letter that was written by party officials in Lusaka province, inviting the management of the Lusaka City Council, the town clerk, director of housing, and the director of legal services to a party meeting where they were discussing issues to do with the sale of council properties. We want to state that we condemn this kind of maneuvers by the Patriotic Front to involve the management of local government in their illicit activities of stripping councils, cities and local councils of their properties. We want to further state that these properties are meant to be used to provide services to the localities in which these councils are stationed. This idea is not good. This is a sign of a regime that is on its way, a regime that is outgoing, and they want to ensure that they enrich themselves. Like someone had said, all those who buy council properties those who have bought in the last 1 year, we'll find a way when we form government, when HH forms government, we'll find a way of ensuring that these properties are grabbed and taken back to the councils so that they are able to provide services to the communities which they serve. I want to warn PF. They have done a lot of damage in Lusaka from the time they took over as government. We have seen a very big garden that was in Lusaka on Tusange Road. We've also seen a tennis court that is in Kawata, and many other parks that were left. Every local government, a city for that matter, must have play parks that children and the community members should go and play, discuss, just to kill boredom. But all these properties have been sold to ministers and party officials. They have built houses on all those parks, which is not good for me or for us in UPND. It just shows lack of leadership on the part of PF. So we want to warn you that you should not even temper to buy any council properties going forward before elections in August 2012. I'm also aware that the manifesto of PF states that all civil servants and public officers should be members of the PF, and this is one way you have destroyed this country. This is one way you have destroyed the public service of this nation, and it would take a lot of orientation for the civil service to match with the orders of the public service, how the public service is supposed to operate. And Zambians must wake up. Zambians must wake up. You can't have a party that have such maneuvers, the maneuvers that has destroyed our country. That is why we cannot manage anything. This government is failing literally to manage anything, from politics, economics, social issues, cultural issues. Everything has been killed. So Zambians, it's time for you to wake up and change government. Usher in a government that would be able to save you, a government that would be able to reduce on corruption, a government that would be able to put teachers in your schools, a government that would be able to put drugs in your hospitals. I thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. In addition to what Chairman Local Government has stated, we in the UPND, we have also taken note that there is total abuse of Division 4 workers in the local government. And when UPND forms government, we are going to ensure that Division 4 workers are taken care of. We are going to ensure that Division 4 workers are put on a permanent basis. And we are going to handle the issue of transfers. Under the Patriotic Front Party, there's a lot of abuse of transfers of workers, especially couples. You find a worker is transferred to Mongu today. After 2 months, he is found in Kaputa. The wife is in Livingstone. So under the UPND, the leadership of President Hakainde Hichilema, we, the UPND, we are going to ensure that the movement of council workers, transfer management is well managed. At the moment, we are seeing the issue of transferring of workers in the local government as an abuse because people are not settling well. Government of UPND will also ensure that all local government workers are put on government payroll straight from Ministry of Finance. So in addition to what the local government chairperson of the UPND has stated, I want to assure the citizens in the Republic of Zambia that the leadership of President Hakainde Hichilema will ensure that we take care of all council workers in the Republic of Zambia. I thank you.
Going by the letter that was written by Patriotic Front officials in Lusaka province to the management of the Lusaka City Council, it goes without saying that the PF has captured institutions of governance. And this in itself speaks of volumes of what is happening behind the scenes. If a party can go to the extent of writing to a government institution and ordering them to a meeting to discuss government property or how government property must be sought, it goes to show that Patriotic Front does not have any regard for any government institution and anything that is actually prescribed by the Constitution in the way government is supposed to be run. It is clear that Patriotic Front envisages a government with its party and not governance where there is a proper democratic dispensation where we can oppose certain actions. And clearly here we are opposing this kind of a move where a party can clearly write at will to a government institution and calling them to a meeting to discuss the sale of government property. We condemn that kind of behavior. I thank you.
Okay, gentlemen and ladies, this is like, oh, do you want to ask questions? Yes. Hello?
Yes.
You want to ask?
The question should be in line with the topic.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know who can take it up for answering. Pamela. I just want to find out really, what would be your
If you are joining me for the first time, please remember to click subscription button and hit that notification bell to be the first person to receive the video that will be produced by Davi-tech-media. Davi-tech-media, updating you. Davi-tech-media, subscribe to Davi-tech-media. Davi-tech-media, subscribe to Davi-tech-media. Davi-tech-media, subscribe to Davi-tech-media. Davi-tech-media, subscribe to Davi-tech-media.